Hey, what's up, y'all? Today we're going to be going over the C.A.R. Form BOS. This is also known as the Bill of Sale. This form is usually used like when we're transferring ownership of some furniture pieces, things that are not necessarily part of the sale. Right here on the first line, we'll go ahead and take a look and see if it's part of a commercial purchase agreement, if it's part of a business purchase agreement, a residential income purchase agreement, or any other agreement. We will list it here, right? Then we'll go ahead and date it, and then we'll put who's the buyer, the seller, the address. And so right here on the first line, right, first paragraph, if you may, it's about transfer. This is transfer of ownership, right? So for valuable consideration, seller does hereby sell, convey, and transfer to the buyer all the seller's rights, titles, and interests in and to all personal property. And then below it, right, we have inventory of personal property. This is paragraph number 2. Paragraph number 2 is going to be personal property includes but is not limited to the following. This is where we're going to list things like, the kitchen appliances, furniture, tools. We also have office equipment, and then we also have any fixtures associated with, let's say, if it's a business, right? If you're selling this business and this business comes with office furniture, computers, all of these things will get listed here. If this is too small, you'll just go ahead and just like add an addendum. Right, when we go into paragraph 3, this just confirms where it is, the location of the personal property. Usually it will be at the address above, but you can specify again here. Number 4 just goes over like limited warranty. This is, kind of saying that they haven't sold or transferred the property to anyone else. They have pledged to use this. They pledged that they haven't used this as collateral for any loan, and then that it's a marketable title. It's free and clear. There's no liens or encumbrances on these pieces of property, right? And then for 4B, paragraph 4B, right here, right? This kind of goes over two things. There's two options here, right? You have obviously A and B. So the default option is everything is sold in as is condition, right? And with all faults, that means that there's no warranty of the condition, performance, or fitness of use. And then there's number 2, right? We have number 2, where you can check this box, and it pretty much says that the seller is providing specific warranties. So if they already have warranties on some of the property that they own, they'll go ahead and they'll send that over. So that's really, really, really good to know. And then 4C, paragraph 4C, is just disclosures. This section lets the seller disclose any known issues with the property, with the personal property, like missing parts or broken equipment or any liens. You can go ahead and type them, into this section right here. And then you will see buyer's initials, seller's initials. Yeah, go ahead and make sure everybody signs correctly. Going into paragraph 4D, this just says, how long the warranties or representation will survive after closing. So, if you place any warranties above, you'll go ahead and click if it's 6 months, if it's 12, and then you'll write, effective, and then you can go ahead and kind of write exactly the other and effective after the effective date, and then it talks about number 5, the effective date. This just the bill of sale becomes effective pretty much after this date, right? On the date of the grant deed is recorded, that's when this will be put into effect. And that's the moment the ownership kind of officially changes hands. Number 6, it goes over notary. The seller's signature is notarized. The notary must attach a California Civil Code 11. We have 1189 right down here. And then as we continue, we'll see the signature section. This is when everything is finalized, when John Doe signs, when Miggy Small signs,